Hey, everybody. Happy Wednesday. That's right. You know what it is. It's Wisdom Wednesday. Hey, folks. Wishing everyone a happy holidays. Praying that everyone is doing well. Wanted to reach out today and give us a special word from the Lord today. So, our title today is going to be titled, How Bright is Your Light? And our scripture reading is going to come from John 1:5. And it says, the light shines in darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. So if you looked at my picture that's the thumbnail, I guess, if you call it, at the beginning of this video, it was a picture of a dark room and there's a light that is shining over just one desk in that particular area. Well, that desk just so happened to be my desk the first week of November that my team had to go back into the building. And so when I walked in, I was walking in for overtime and no one was in there. And I was like, ooh, perfect. The lights are off. Great. And I walk in, when I was at the door, I didn't see any lights. And I'm like, ooh, it's perfect. It's dark. I walk in and I see one light on. And as I start to walk, I'm like, that's my desk. So the light was on where my desk was. So I got up and I was like, oh man, let me find the switch for me to turn this light off so I can work in darkness until anybody comes into the building. So I get up and I'm walking around. I'm flipping all the switches. None of the switches would turn this light off. So my supervisor comes in and he says, why is your light the only light that's on? And so I said, I have no idea. I said, I tried to figure out how to turn the light off, but none of the switches worked. And so he walked around and he did the same thing I did. He went looking for the light fixtures, the switches, to see which one would turn the light off. We could not get my light to turn off. None of the switches will operate my light. And he said, well, that's okay. You just shine bright. And so when he said that, it reminded me of how there are things that happen in life that try to put a label on us and try to bring us out of this space that God has already called us in. And so it reminded me that there is a light that is inside of me that God has placed in me, that I have to be mindful that everywhere I go, I take this light with me, even at work. And so I just wanted to come on and just kind of encourage everyone that we all have a light inside of us that God has placed inside of us. And I wanted to read another scripture from Matthew 5:16. It says, in the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. So everything that we do, of course, God gives us everything that he puts down inside of us. It's all for the kingdom, right? But a lot of times we get caught up on past mistakes, how other people may see us, the condemnation that other people try to hold us in because they feel like we did them wrong, or maybe we did do them wrong, but we ask for forgiveness and maybe people don't want to allow us out of that space. And it can cause us to feel like we're still in a space of darkness, or maybe we're having a lot of trials and tribulations that are coming our way, and it puts us in a place of darkness. But God is saying that I have come and I have overcome the world, that you may have life and have life more abundantly. So see, the abundant living is the light. It's in the how we show up when we're on our job and we're faced with a difficult situation. Is our light a reflection of something that God will say, well done? Or are we walking in the space of darkness and we are behaving like others around us and letting other people take us to a place that later on we may regret or have to apologize for? So it was just so amazing to me that we just could not get this light off. And God was like, no matter what happens in your life, Lashana, you have a light that is destined to shine. So I want to encourage us all today to examine ourselves and really begin to ask ourselves, how bright is our light? No matter what happens, does our light stay on, or can someone just go and flip a switch and turn it off? It's food for thought, guys. And that was just so profound for me, to remind me that I am destined for greatness, and the Lord has called me out of darkness into his marvelous light. And he's done the same for you. All right, guys, this has been our Wisdom Wednesday. Blessings with a red heart to everybody. LB.